Need to get to the Redcliffe village. Stuff is going down over there. And it is Redcliffe.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
I think you said he raised you.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born.
God damn.
Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry.
No,
The
Jon
reason
Snow.
he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother. I
You're the
suppose.
heir to the throne. Yeah, does that make you the heir to the throne?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Ugh. I think I understand.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Did she know the truth about you?
She may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it
Interesting.
shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince. That's not really what you think, is it?
No, I suppose not. I don't feel very lucky at all, to be honest.
Alistair approves. Ooh.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have
Oh,
you
we're
come to
here.
help us?
I'm on important business. I need to see Arl Eamon. He's ill though, isn't he?
Oh. Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
I heard Arl Eamon is sick. That's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
God
Apparently
damn.
everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other.
Yeah.
Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, our Leman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Alright, we gotta solve the Red Cliff problem.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisphere, brother to the Arm.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Why? What's Loghain said about us?
That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Cailan risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
You may know my father, Tyrion Cousland.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
I can help you drive them back.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Yeah, but we
Thank
need
you.
to help
Thank
them,
you.
Morrigan.
This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I'm on my way.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Luck be with us all. Alright, Morrigan, I don't care if you disapprove or not, alright? Goodbye. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, alright? Okay, let's go.
The castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch.
Wait a
I
minute,
don't
I
want to...
just realised I had a helmet. What a neat helmet. Just kidding, it's pretty damn shit.
A prize
There you go,
attack
I see.
before the sun
You
goes
know
down.
Yes, sir. What should we do?
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
I'm out to chat. What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Alrighty, let's go. Blacksmith.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Open this door or I'll break it down.
My accent here says you won't. Just you try it, Luther. Be gone, I said. Don't you try to come in here.
Ah, break the locks then.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
The militia need your help.
Why should I
desperately.
help Murdoch when he won't help me? Hmm? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her.
I'll go get her then.
She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
I'll rescue your
It'd
daughter.
do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll
Yeah.
bring her back to me if you
I'm
can.
going up there anyway, of course. Yeah, I promise.
I'll
find
accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
her. Morgan, please.
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I
Just
suppose
come ahead.
I'll have to find some iron.
I should just told you not
Maybe
to
in the
talk.
mill. Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Look, Morgan, you keep disapproving everything I do, and it's not helpful at all. You really don't like me now, do you? Disapproval 5. How is that even fair? Alright, after being there, I've got scale mail armor again. Got this weird looking helmet. Liliana's got the armor I was just wearing. And Alistair's wearing this really bright armor. And Morgan's got the same old stuff she had on before because they didn't sell anything. Also, I don't have the same sword anymore. I've got my... Oh, I need sword. I got a new sword. Better sword.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my
That's a
men
good lapis.
to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
We're not only ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
We'll do our best. We'll fight until we can't fight anymore,
Yes.
however long that is.
I still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north.
Got it. Got it.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're right. Alright. Alright. We're good. Don't even worry about it. Just preparing for another battle.
Must I?
What do you believe happens to you after you die
Ah,
then?
Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden.
That is some
I am as
nice
relieved
armor.
as Bantegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Call me Nicholas if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from
Are you
these
wearing
evil
the
assaults.
same armor as
Would
the
that I had
king
chosen
was?
not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
It's the only thing I can
We
do
have
to help.
sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures.
Will
Otherwise,
do.
I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all
Well,
things
can I
considered.
have your green-looking armor? Because that looks nice. I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Make a watch over us all. Oh.
Let
Excuse
us
me.
pray. You are a stranger amongst us, yet
I'm a
you
Grey
still
Warden.
agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
Be grateful when we win the battle.
I will be grateful of your attempt, even if it fails. We can ask no more. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which
I
for the
know who you
moment
are.
is a
I need
place
your
of
blessing.
refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. I can pray with them and give them my blessing, but Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
It'll help though.
I cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now
Damn
please,
it.
let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I
Come
suggest
on.
you do the same.
But come on, lady. Jeez, come on, guys. Let's get out of here. This girl's not wasting our time. I'll just tell them they do have help. I'll lie to them. She's at us. It's gonna be alright. God, I swear your armor looks... It's just
The Knights
amazing.
of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.